बड़ा डिस्काउंट.
Really? How come?
वो ओनर फैन है ना मेरा, so.
I'm impressed.
So, hope you like the meal and the discount you got with Swiggy Dine Out.
Go out and dine at the finest restaurants and save up to 40% on your bills. Only with Swiggy Dine Out.
I always say, very few teams are going to win any global titles without a fast bowling repertoire of the highest standards. So, as a former fast bowler, the world cannot survive without fast bowlers.
Hello and welcome to our India-Pakistan conclave. After a while, it's India v Pakistan at the Asia Cup, and we are building up. We are building up to this very special contest that the whole world awaits to watch. And what we are also doing is reliving some of the best World Cup and Asia Cup encounters that India-Pakistan. Today, let's talk about 1998. Sachin Tendulkar had just lost captaincy, and that incredible match in Dhaka, almost dark. India chasing 316. Tendulkar brilliant start, and then Ganguly with that 100. Robin Singh with that 82, but still the match was in the balance. None of us could see anything. Rishikesh Kanitkar, forever that he lives, he will talk about that one boundary. That one boundary he hit in that particular match, won India the contest and the tournament, and he was an overnight national icon. That's what India-Pakistan does. It sets you up for greatness. And because we don't play each other, there is tremendous hype. Beautifully set up by Ian Bishop, one of the most sane voices in world cricket going around at the moment. We asked him, what does India-Pakistan mean? And here's the West Indian speedster, now commentator, Ian Bishop, setting it up for you. Take a listen.
Fantastic rivalry. If we go back to one of the meetings at the T20 World Cup in Australia last year, it was just, you couldn't have written a better script at the MCG with a full house and it going down to the last full. And it just shows the general interest, not only within the two nations, but beyond the two nations in that sort of battle. So it's something, Boris, that I hope that we will see more of. And perhaps the absence of it is that novelty aspect is something that has built the steam around it, but it's always fascinating to watch. Because he was one of the guys that stood up in that T20 World Cup battle in 2022. And he's a man with a sense of occasion, a master of the white ball and particularly the 50-over format. So I think that he will be very aware of the magnitude, as always, of that type of contest and the history around it. The seam bowling, fast bowling options, you want to improve on that. But from a batting perspective, there's so much dynamism and so many options there, knowing the conditions. Yeah, I would think this is as good a chance as any for India to cement that position and get to an ICC title. The pressure is another thing, the expectation of all these people. But I think this group tends to absorb it a little bit better than maybe previous generations. It's always great. Shaheen Afridi is a world-class performer, an exciting performer. I look forward to seeing Shaheen Afridi match up against India. I look back for the return of, say, a Jasprit Bumrah against any other person in the world. So I always say, very few teams are going to win any global titles without a fast bowling repertoire of the highest standards. So as a former fast bowler, the world cannot survive without fast bowlers.
Okay.